Hopefully you didn't hear any of that. I'm trying to listen. Audio is hard. Configuring my audio is very difficult. I'm just a girl. I had to. Hi, Refly. You had to mute it. Oh, was that bad, huh? Oh shit. Was it that loud? Oh my god. It's fine. Hey, but at least, hey, at least we're not stuttering right now, right? Thank you, Refly. Okay, I've had it. I've had it with you. I know you can hear. I know you can hear me. Um, can you hear me? I adjust my mic. Oh, now you don't hear the music. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Okay, look, listen. I uh, I was trying to fiddle with the YouTube volume thing, YouTube volume, turn it down, and now we're gonna turn it back up. But it's so fiddly. It's so sensitive. Yeah, so we're trying to figure out how to have the music on, but not like over my voice. Here, let me. Okay, wait. Okay, that could be it. That could be the right ratio. Nah, whatever. I increased the volume on my mic, so hopefully it's not like crashing out. I was wondering, yeah, no, yeah. It was because I was going like this. I was like trying to move it tight, like 1 point to the left, and then it was like, oh shit, I went too far, and then I went, whatever. How are we doing today? How are you, Refly? How you doing? Despite everything, hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully everything's resolving itself. Seems like you had a difficult few days. But today we are making butter chicken, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm doing a recipe that you can just find on YouTube if you just look up. Here, I'll show you what to look up. It's I guess I'll just find it, the link to it. I'll find the link. Here, one sec. I'll type the link in the chat so you can have it for your own reference, and because we would like to credit our wonderful, creators. Okay, share, copy, and paste. Okay, there. Everything's good now. Yeah, but sorry you've been having a difficult time, Refly. Yeah, I completely understand if you don't have time to spend time with me. I'm happy to spend time with you as long as you will have me. What else are we doing today? Well, we are drinking our many potions because, as you know, I'm a witch. So look at what we have here. This is bird's nest. Look at this. Okay, hopefully it'll focus. You see this? This is the bird's nest I've been telling you guys about. Yep. It's got the texture of egg whites, consistency of egg whites, but it's not smooth. It's not uniform. It's like in pieces, in different pieces of saliva, bird saliva. I'm drinking it because, listen, I know this is a normal skin condition, but it honestly annoys the shit out of me. You see this? Wait, close up. How do you see? I'm not showing, don't worry, I'm not showing you my guns. I'm showing you see how there's like little, it won't zoom in, will it? Zoom in, you see how there's like little red dots? It's called keratosis pilaris. There's little red dots all over my arm. Yeah, that's what we're doing is we are trying to resolve that. Although I think it's a normal skin. That's your arm and yeah, that's my arm. That is my arm. It's lukewarm. It has a slightly sulfuric taste. Slightly of sulfur. And it's lukewarm, and it's very textured. Just gotta gulp it down. I can't gulp it all down in one go. Otherwise, I'll start gagging. So I have to do it swallow by swallow. So give me a second. This is what it means to be a witch, by the way. If we didn't see that. Gotta get all that collagen in. Gotta get all that collagen in. My friend, who's a biochemist, told me that you cannot put collagen on top of your skin and expect your skin to absorb it. You have to ingest it from within. You have to ingest it and then it manifests, I think. Collagen, according to my understanding, is some sort of protein. So I think it gives you all the components necessary to rebuild it in your system, but it has to come from the inside out. You can't just like slap it on your face with a face mask and expect your skin to just be beautiful. Okay, you know what? That music is too loud. Oh, we're gonna turn it down just slightly. Oh God, I hate this. Oh, the problem is all the songs are like different varying volumes as well. Okay, how about that? It might be okay. I want it to like just barely be in the background, so you need a limiter or a compressor. I don't even know what that is. Listen, okay, so I have fiddled with the words are difficult today. The audio mixing, like, so I have my desktop audio turned down. I have my mic boosted by 10 decibels. My desktop turned down by 7.8. Okay, so we are figuring, but the problem is I want my yes to be very loud. You understand what I mean? I need it to be very loud.
Yes.
Yes. I need that to be audible, right? But and that's on desktop audio.
我在北京.
What's up, Beijing? See, I need that to be loud as well. I could turn it down slightly. We're gonna turn it down slightly. But we want all the extra components to be, anyway, this is, you don't need to hear about this. This is just, we're just dilly-dallying. What we're gonna do, we're gonna make our butter chicken. So first I have a bunch of, I know, it's all do you see this shit? It's been in my fridge for a long time, a very, very long time. You don't even want to know how long. So, we're just gonna cut off all the bad parts. You see, look, it's fine on the inside. You see that? It's fine. Is it focusing? It's out of focus. Okay, hold on. Please hold. Please hold. Yeah, the shit. Oh. Yeah. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay. Well, we just chopped off some of the balls. Okay. I guess it's gone now. How do I adjust? Ah. Okay, wait. Adjust camera settings. No, that's not how I do it. Let's see. Properties. Configure video. Camera. Autofocus, perhaps. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yes. Can I get a yes? I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's what we want. This is what we want. It's gonna be continually going in and out of focus, but who the fuck cares? If it's in focus for even mildly a second, we'll be happy. But how's everybody doing? How's everyone's weekend? Refly, I know how yours went. But mine was fun. My roof started leaking. My roof started leaking because my city received the wettest day, the most rainfall in one day in over 100 years. So a lot of rainfall on Saturday. And so our roof started leaking because I guess water like started pooling up. And also there's probably something wrong with the roof. So potentially somebody's gonna come fix it today. You know how contractors are with like, they say they'll be here a certain time. They're like, oh yeah, I'll be here between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. And it's like they show up at 5 p.m. And it's like, you literally are like 8 hours, 7 hours late. But okay. I'm convinced that contractors have absolutely zero sense of time. Like the worst sense of time out of any human being on the planet. This particular contractor hasn't even told us what time he's coming over. Nah. Okay, who has it worse? Who's worse? Okay. You know what? I think this is enough. This is like 2 tablespoons. And it doesn't need to be perfect, honestly. Oh, knife skills, knife skills, knife skills. And yes, I know if I cut on a stone, I know it's gonna dull my knife, but honestly, I'm gonna cut chicken on this later because it's easier to clean. I don't like cutting chicken on a wood cutting board. And I don't like using plastic cutting boards because I do not like microplastics getting into my freaking food. So this is the next best option. You said it's because things take longer than expected. I guess. But honestly, like, just don't even tell me the time. Just, okay, well, which one's worse? When they say, like, they'll be here at a certain time, a window of time, they're here, like, 8 hours later, or I've had contractors say, I'm at your house. They didn't even, like, let me know. They didn't even tell me what time they were going to be here. They just, like, decided to show up, be like, I'm at your house. It's like, bitch, I'm in a different city. What are you talking about? You didn't even let me know you were. Oh my god. I do not understand. They truly think that people are sitting at home waiting around for them to show up. Some have their first customer at 6 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, I know. They're busy. They're busy. We get it. We love our contractors. We love our contractors. They are the most valued members of our workforce currently. They help keep everything running. But I feel like I'm allowed to complain because it is inconvenient for me. Inconvenient. Okay, that's good. Okay, there's our ginger. We're gonna like separate it in half. We're gonna put half to marinate with the chicken, and then the other half in the actual recipe. So here's half of it, and now we're gonna cut up the garlic. With garlic, I actually don't ever measure it. Some people say like, oh yeah, add 2 cloves, add 3. I'm like, I just add garlic according to my heart's desire. I add based on how much my heart is feeling like I should add. It usually turns out fine. So my heart's feeling 5 cloves. Yeah, 5 cloves. How do you guys measure your garlic? Are you the same way as me? Does your cuisine involve a lot of garlic? Let me know. My cuisine involves a lot of garlic. I don't know what I would call my type of food overall. Americans tend to eat just random. I mean, I definitely don't eat the traditional American diet, that's for sure. But it's also American, I think, to just eat a bunch of different types of food. So we have so much cultural influence from around the world. So, so many people who have immigrated here and brought their culture. So Mexican food, Italian food, Indian food, Japanese food, Chinese food. Those are like some of the foods I enjoy. No Belgian food, sorry. Besides what I showed you the other day. That's about it for what we get. Or not too many Belgian immigrants here. There's like one family. There's like one single family from Belgium that's here in Salt Lake. And I know all of them, actually. I am actually friends with, I volunteered at the airport with a woman from Belgium and her son. And then it's actually their relatives that own that Belgian restaurant. So, yep, I know all the Belgians in Salt Lake. There's probably more. It's just I know the ones that are out and about and sharing their culture with the rest of us. So, are they Flemish? I don't know. I have no idea. What does that mean? Yeah, I'm not sure. What does their accent sound like? Yeah, not like the okay. So their accent does not sound like the one in the video I showed you. You remember the video that I showed the other day in the meme on Friday? Their accent does not sound like that. It sounds very high pitched. Very high pitched, and they're probably Flemish. Probably. I don't know. Sure, we'll say that. Is that an ethnic group in Belgium? Is that what Flemish is, or is it? Ask them. Okay, I'll try. Oh, I'll try. Sure. Okay. So, we're going to add our garlic to the bowl. And you know what's interesting? This recipe does not have yogurt. A lot of recipes normally have yogurt. Not in this one, which is kind of strange. But I don't know. It says restaurant quality butter chicken, so we will find out, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna put this over here. That's gonna be fine right there. Okay. Flemish equals, they're the Dutch speaking, they do speak Dutch. A mix of a lot of Dutch dialects. Oh, I see. Yeah, they do speak Dutch. I believe. I'm talking out of my ass. I don't remember. I have to ask them. But yeah. Oh yeah. On Friday I had my. Hi Flossy. Welcome. We're making butter chicken. Yep, we're making butter chicken. Actually, I'm gonna cube the chicken. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing cubes. How's it going today? How'd your tests go? Yep, it's a cooking stream. I love me some cooking streams. And everything's going well. Last week, our cooking stream kept stuttering, but today it seems like it's doing okay. Thanks to Refly. Refly helped me out. He's an expert in computers. Sadly, I am just a girl. I don't know. Not that girls can't know about computers. Plenty of girls know about computers. I'm just one of them who does not. Computers and cars, I don't care to know. I really don't. Whenever I have an issue with my car, I usually call my dad. I'm like, Dad, please help. And then my husband doesn't know anything about cars either because he owns an electric car. So he doesn't really know anything. Like, he's never had to deal with the machines. Hey, that's not for you. Kobe's licking the inside of here. Cats can get salmonella too, so you want to be careful. They want to eat the raw chicken, but that is not good for you. She's over here. She's standing over here. On your test, you got a 62. Well, that's better than you typically do, right? So, as long as you're improving. As long as you're improving, that's good. What the fuck is going on with this chicken? I think they did something with, like, trying to remove the skin. And they, like, you see this? It's like, there's, like, different, it's like it's been, like, separated into small little pieces. I don't know, it's strange. 62 out of 1,000? Hopefully not. Okay, well, you passed. That's good. You passed. We love that. We love passing. They use meat glue in the USA. Meat glue? Oh. What the fuck is meat glue? I don't even know what that is. I know our meat is kind of fucked, though. I know that, at least. Refly. But I've never heard of meat glue before. I think what happened is they have something that takes off the skin, and they probably just cut too deep. And so that's why the top of the chicken is all wonky and weird. Oh god. Okay, do I even want to... Thanks for sharing. That's strange. Yeah, we had all sorts of stuff. I think we're trying to get better. Enzymes that bind meat. Huh. Well, I think we're trying to get better. At least I hope we are. I think we're rolling out... We're getting rid of food dyes, which we should have done that a very long time ago. Most of Europe, most of the world, doesn't use food dyes, certain food dyes in their food. We're a little bit slow to the game. Because we love our red 40 for some reason. I don't know. I do not eat anything with... I try to stay away from anything with food dyes in it. I'm good. Although as a kid, I ate a ton of... I ate food dye-filled stuff all the time. We just love to have our food be brightly colored. Like the rainbow. Just like the rainbow. Hey, are you trying to... Somebody is... Are you supposed to do that? Are you supposed to... No, you may not. You may not. You may not. The audacity. Okay, you need to get off. You need to get off. I know, I'm so sorry. You may not. Okay, anyway. Use food dyes in just some things like ice cream. Oh, okay. Well, but you probably can't use red... Well, I don't know. I don't know every country specifically, but... Okay, so... We're adding ginger, garlic... Oh, a tablespoon of... Okay. And then that should be it. So I've got my stuff here. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the chicken into the... And I already washed my hands, so I'm just going to use the knife to scoop it in instead of my hands. This is not very efficient. I don't want to touch it again. Fuck. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to use my hands and wash them again. Just going to wash them again. Okay. Some food colorings are banned. Yeah. Yeah, that was my understanding. Anyways, I had a question for today. I wanted to ask everybody. Wanted to discuss. It's my philosophical question of the day.
You
Sorry.
are this universe.
Ooh.
At
Thank
every
you for
moment.
following. Deadly Diva, welcome in. You came just in time for our philosophical question. Okay, that is not for you. My cat's trying to eat the raw chicken. You may not. Can you please get off the counter? Can you please get off? I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm gonna have to go lock her away. Which I hate doing. I don't want to do that. Sometimes you leave me no choice. Sometimes she leaves me no choice and I have to lock her away. Okay. In her room that is very big. I don't ever put her in a cage. I put her in a giant room with her cat tower and her food and her litter box. So, it's not... But she also, like, will scream as if it's the end of the world. Okay. So we got a tablespoon of chili powder. We're going to do 2 tablespoons. This is Kashmiri chili powder. It's not like regular chili powder. It's a special kind from India. So you can get it at an Indian market. Yeah, I very much enjoy. I think it's like... It's pretty similar to like... I mean, you can always just use regular chili powder if you don't have it, but... I had a little bit too much. Okay, there we go. Most food dyes are legal, but we don't use them much. Yeah, certainly not as much as we use them here. That's for sure. Okay. So I'm going to mix the chicken up. It's very dark. That's okay. And this is our marinade. There's no yogurt or anything. So we're going to see how this turns out. We're going to see. I'm just going to marinate it as I get the other ingredients ready. I'm going to be making rice as well. I'll show you guys how I make my rice. I just add a bunch of random... Hey, Dom. What's good? I'm good. How are you? Look at this. Our cooking stream is going so well. We were just about to discuss a philosophical question, kind of. Okay, you guys ready? So the question is, it's the question of the day. Okay. You know how I'm sure you guys have been seeing on like whatever social media you use. Sleep was faked, but otherwise, fucked. I'm sorry, your sleep was fucked. Don't you hate how like sometimes you can do everything to have a good night's sleep and it's still like, you get like weird dreams or something and it like just... It's like, where did this come from? That's why we need to do dream yoga. I need to continue my reading of dream yoga. So you guys sleep? Yeah, we do sleep. Sleep is crucial for your brain development, especially at your age. Sleep is crucial for recovery. We love sleep. But sometimes sleep doesn't love us back. Plane crash dreams always get you, wakes me up. Wow, that's intense. Dom, can I tell you a dream that I had just barely? Well, it's very brief. It was so weird. Yes, it was yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. You know how in that state where you're like sleep paralysis, so you like have your eyes kind of barely open, and you're like kind of conscious, kind of not really. Your body is still, obviously paralyzed. So I had my eyes slightly open. I wasn't quite back in the real waking world yet. Real is, it's a different story about whether it's real or not. But I was glancing at my door, like just gazing at it, and I hear, it sounds like my phone is like, there's a call going on. Like, you know how like everybody's like super paranoid about like, oh yeah, the FBI is listening to me through my phone. Okay, I just realized that's an American thing. Anyways, how the government is listening to your via your phone. In America, it's definitely a thing that occurs. Anyway, so I was like hearing these voices from my actual phone, and it was like people were talking, except it wasn't the government. It was actually 911 dispatch. And this is what happens when you try and explain people's dreams. People are like, "What the fuck are you talking about, lady?" So like the I was hearing these voices, and then all of a sudden I hear this explosion. I hear an explosion. I feel it, like the vibrations. I feel like I was actually like, and I see a blast of orange, and it's in my vision. Listening to you, okay, I'm too European for this. Yeah, I know, sorry. But I felt the vibrations and I saw it, but I also saw my door in real life. So it was like I was still dreaming, but it was superimposed onto my real consciousness. It's like it's like when you have a sleep paralysis demon, you know, you hallucinate. It was a hallucination. Marissa is Sarah Connor from Terminator. I haven't seen that movie. Should I watch it? Okay, so this is done. We're gonna put it in the fridge. I'm just gonna keep the spoon in there. Why not? But it was the scariest thing. I was so spooked because I literally thought that an explosion had occurred outside of my room, and I felt it and I saw it. But I also saw my door, which was in real life. Real life. Hypnagogic hallucination. Yes, that's basically what happened. Oh, it's spooky. Okay, we're gonna be making rice now. So, I always use brown rice because it's healthier, I think. I like using whole foods, like the whole ingredient. And I also just eyeball it. I don't ever like actually measure what's going on. I think, should I just use the rest of this? Let me use the rest of it. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of rice. Okay, that's fine. This is approximately 3.5 cups. Flossy, yes, it is healthy. No, I was just gaslighting myself when I said I think. I was just undervaluing my own opinions. Don't do that. Don't do that. You should always value your opinions and don't gaslight yourself.
Accept yourself. Others. It starts with you. It starts with you.
Okay, so I just kind of like, I put some water in here and I just kind of go like this. It is so dark. It's okay. Do you see how the starch is coming out? And I want to get in there good. I like touching it with my hands too. It's kind of fun. It's boring. Like the way some people do it, it's boring. They just put it in a strainer and they just like run water over it. And it's like, I enjoy getting my hands in there. Flossy said, my last sleep paralysis demon was when I was like 9. That was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Dude, it's weird. It's strange. Here I am, Iris from Clanker. I wonder if you're more likely to get sleep paralysis demons if you don't sleep. If you haven't been sleeping well. Okay, so I'm just dumping out the water. I'm gonna rinse it again a couple times, like how I was just doing. You just want to make sure that once you're done rinsing it, all the water runs off clear. Or like mostly clear. I mean, it's okay if it's a little bit, it still has a little bit left. What matters is that we washed it at all. Please wash your rice. It's very crucial. It's very crucial to the texture. If you want like that individual grain texture, then you should wash it. Okay, so we're back here. Oh wait, I forgot about my other potion. You ready for this? We got something in the microwave. Oh, wait, why did it do that? What the fuck? Okay. Look at this. How did this happen? It's my Shrek juice. Oh my god. Oh my days. That wasn't supposed to happen. It's separated. It's okay. We're going to mix it. I got my goblin juice. You think I'm going to drink this? I'm going to drink it. I'm not wasting this. See, we just mix it and okay, it's green again. Kind of. It's kind of a brownish green. I am no stranger to drinking disgusting sludge. I'm no stranger to drinking strange potions. I like it. I don't know. I like it. That goes into my we'll talk about my question of the day later. How do you guys feel about disgust? The emotion of disgust. Here, I'm gonna pull it up. Let's discuss that for a minute. Disgust. Let's see. Yeah. Joy. I do enjoy joy as well. But I think we need to give disgust more love. I think we do. I was actually, Dom, if you're still here, disgust and joy, best combo. Please elaborate. I want to know more, Flocy. What do you think? What do you mean by that? Dom, if you're still here, I was meditating on disgust yesterday. It was very fun. It was disgusting, obviously. It was fun. Oh, wait. That's not supposed to happen. You see that? A little... This is not... Okay, whatever. It's fine. We're adding turmeric to this. Try not to add too much because we don't want the rice to be like... Well, if it's yellow, it's yellow. I don't know. If it's yellow, then that's okay. We're adding garlic powder. Okay, that's good. We're adding cloves. We're gonna add like 5 cloves, whole cloves. We're gonna add 3 cardamom. You said with disgust I can make my friends react to things. That's so funny. So that'll be the joy. Oh, I see. Yeah, it can sometimes be humorous as well. Funny. But I'm guessing that you get a lot of joy from when people react well to. So we're also putting cinnamon in. Just a little bit of cinnamon, not too much. We're also going to put in some olive oil. I'm gonna put in some olive oil. I do enjoy olive oil. And if you weren't lazy like me, you would actually like fry it with the olive oil, but unfortunately I'm a little bit lazy. So we're not gonna fry it. Not too much. Oh, come on. Refly, this is like 5 cups. Of rice. 5 cups of rice. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the flavor. So we mix it all together. Oh, and I need salt too. And add some salt. It adds like, so it makes it kind of like a little bit sweet, a little bit, you got that like those warming spices in it. So you got that like garlicky kind of flavor. Yeah, we do love our cinnamon. That wasn't that much. Come on. It wasn't that much. Okay. And salt to taste. I'm gonna taste it later. Although I will say this, I've mentioned it before. So this is I forget which one's which. Salem. Oh yeah. This one's cassia. So cassia is okay to use if you're just using a little bit in like rice or in like a baked good or whatever. If it's just gonna be a little bit. If you're gonna make lattes like me that have like a lot of cinnamon in it, you want to use Ceylon cinnamon. That does not have the heavy metals that this one has. This one has heavy metals in it. Ooh. A tarot reading. Okay, sure. I'll do a tarot reading for you. Let me just, Flossy, give me just 1 second. Let me, put this rice on the cooker, and then I'll do your reading for you. You're gonna make it your tradition every cooking stream. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. I think that's enough. Usually I just eyeball it. I think that's enough. Yep. Have you noticed a pattern here? I like to do everything intuitively. It makes things more fun. I'm abandoning and rejecting my previous way of living, which is perfectionist, logical, boring, if you will. Rigid. Oh, rigid is the word I was looking for. Very rigid. Methodical, analytical, logical, rigid. I'm done. I'm tired. I want to do intuitive and emotional. I'm leaning into that. I know I shouldn't forget about the other side. You have to have both. You should have a good mix of both. But the thing is, most of my life, maybe 20 years of my life, I would say 25 years of my life, has been leaning more towards that left, logical, rigid, whatever side. So now we're overcorrecting. We're going into this emotional side, and then hopefully we'll come back and find the balance. Hi, Dom. Why can't God just tell me what the future is? Instead, I have to ask playing cards. Is that your opinion about tarot? Yeah, good question. God works in mysterious ways, I suppose, is my... Okay, you're gonna hear this beep a few times. Remember the struggle of this goddamn rice maker. I refuse to buy a new one. Okay, wait. Never mind. Here, let me show you what it's doing. I'll show you. Here, look. Look at this. Show you the button. You see where it says EO? That means there's an error. So now I just gotta fiddle with it, readjust. This is what I'd be doing every single goddamn time I make rice. Sometimes if you drop it really heavily on... Nope. How about now? How about now? How about now? How about now? Anger. Ah. We're like annoyance. Yeah, we're feeling a little bit of annoyance. Okay. Oh my god. I don't know what potion that makes. We got enough to make a potion. Oh, I'm excited now. I swear to God. Please. Please work. Please. Please, please. God damn it. I just... If I slam it on there, it probably just makes it worse. Okay, what if we do this? What if we like tip it over? What if we tip it over? We shake, maybe there's something underneath. Like a grain of rice or something? I don't know. Okay, now. No. I'm gonna spin the spring thing. Am I gonna electrocute myself? Okay, it won't let me spin it. It won't let me spin it. But sometimes I do spin the actual thing, this thing. It has to be just so. It has to be... No, I just barely did it. God damn it, it just barely. Wait. Oh my god. Don't move. Everybody, hold your breath. Everyone, don't move. I'm closing the lid. I'm closing it. Just back away slowly. Just back away slowly. Okay. Whew, okay. No, I think it's okay. I think it's all right. Okay. Let's do a tarot reading, shall we? I'll need to wash off my hands because they're all greasy now. Ew. Ew, they're all greasy. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, robot. Good robot. Oh, I'm not going to touch it. I was going to pat it very gently and nicely, but that would have been a bad idea. No! Okay, wait. It turned off and then it turned back on again. Can you guys hear it beeping? Can you guys hear it beeping, like on and off? Okay, 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 I'm gonna go insane. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Okay. Every time it gets slightly worse. Every time I do this, it gets slightly worse. So it's getting like more and more broken, unfortunately. If I like press down, okay, what if I like, I need rice. I refuse to eat butter chicken without rice. This is truly showing the determination of the perseverance of man. We will keep persevering through any challenge, no matter how annoying and inconvenient, to get what we want. And what I want is rice. What I want is rice. Deep breaths. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. I'm gonna read your sorry guys, I missed your comment. I'm locked in. I'm gonna do the tarot reading and I'm gonna read your comments. I just have to focus on the task at hand. I have to focus on the task at hand. Is that hot? Okay, that's not hot. That's mildly hot. Flosi said the advice they have is don't electrocute myself. Okay, I'll try not to. I can't make any promises. I can't make any promises, but I'll try not to. I wonder if it's like, no, I can't put anything underneath it because, you know, why is the system developed this way? I guess it's like it wants it to be even heating, but, like, I feel like there's like a rice grain or something in here in the bottom of it that's like needs to be shaken. I could feel something in here. I can feel something like on the inside of the machine. Like there could be a rice grain in between. Okay, wait. No. It happened just barely. It is, yes, yeah, I think that's what it is. Refly, that could be correct. Okay, it's good for now. No, it's not. It's not good. That is a weird message, Flosi. I don't know what I would do in that situation. Dom said, here, I'll read your comments as I'm trying to figure this out. You used to be into tarot cards, but I don't like it anymore. I think there's truth in it, but should be avoided anyways. Yeah. I only use it for a source of inspiration, and I usually am like, you know what, take it or leave it. I'm usually like, take it or leave it. If inner pot is removed, digital display will show an EO error. Well, I knew it was a spring thing. Yeah, I know it was that, Refly. That's why I have to put it on a very specific way. That's why I have to put it on a very specific way. It has worked. It's getting more and more difficult to, I really don't want to do this on the stove. I actually don't know how to make rice on the stove. Show the inside with the pot removed. Okay, look. Okay, Potman, help me out. You see this? Look. I'm putting it inside. There. You see underneath there's a spring. On this thing. There's a spring on there. Okay, I'm gonna unplug it and then I'm gonna fiddle with it with a knife. Okay, we're not electrocuting ourselves here. Don't worry. I unplugged it, I'm using a knife. Do not use a knife not yet. Don't. Check the sides. What sides? Right. Yeah, I know there's something in here and it's rolling around and I've been trying to shake it loose. Welcome to my cooking stream. We are having a great time. Okay. It's still rattling around in there. It's still there's something wrong. Okay. This is now an ARC repair stream. Okay, it's fine. It's fine for now. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone pray for me. I said pray for my computer, but now pray for my other bit of technology. Pray for my rice cooker. Okay. I'm not gonna try and make any sudden vibrations. We're gonna set everything down gently. We're gonna talk in a really quiet voice. Okay. Here's the tarot reading. Hopefully, Flosi, you're still here for that. Sorry about the delay. Okay. I'm gonna pick 3 cards. Okay, ready? Strength. Okay. It just turned off. It just turned off. Struggle of water. Okay. And then... I forgot about it. I know. And then birth of air. Okay, so we have strength, struggle of water, and birth of air. Dom, if you're still here, the way I do tarot readings is I just make it work for me. I don't actually go according to the protocol of what... Because, if it's upside down, it's supposed to mean something else. I mean, I guess you could do it that way. Okay. It's fine for now. Okay, so strength. My potion got cold. Now I'm upset. Here, let me snooze the ad. Here, I snoozed the ads, so you won't get a ad. Okay, where is it? Hello? Ah. Patience to the wisdom of things unknown. Compassionate withstanding to the pressure beneath. Patience and compassion. That's what you need. There may be some internal pressure coming from within yourself, but you need to be compassionate to it and understand that everything's going to be all right. Okay, struggle of water. Struggle of water. Waves crashing, thrashing down, swept to sea to be washed ashore. Ooh, a very tumultuous. I'm gathering a very tumultuous time. Okay, and then birth of air. Okay. From calmness, a storm is brewing. From injustice, there is truth. Ooh, I'm sensing some inner turmoil here going on. Is that what's happening with you? Well, it sounds like you need to meet it with compassion and understanding and patience. That is the tarot reading for today. Here you go. Thank you for redeeming that. Okay, so now let's work on making the actual sauce, shall we?
我在北京。
What's up, Beijing? Who's here? Oh, hi again, Refly. What's up, Beijing? We're okay now. The rice maker is okay. It's working. And we love that. The problem is if it ends up turning off again while it's hot, that will be a problem. Because we'll have to like readjust it with like hot pads or something. It's just gonna be really hot. She is checking if the rice cooker's okay. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Look, I have these heirloom tomatoes. We are getting fancy today. Look at this. We've got real tomatoes. We're not using that stuff from the can. We are using real, I mean, all of it's real, but we are using full tomatoes. Delicious. I say delicious, delicious. Okay, what were we talking about before everything fell apart? We were talking about, what were we doing? It was the title of my stream. I forgot what the title was. Oh, emotions. Oh, disgust. Oh, yes. So I meditated on disgust yesterday. Too many tomatoes nowadays are faking it. Their heart really isn't in it. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Your heart isn't in it. I wonder if they heard it and understood. Okay. So we're going to cut actually, I'm going to cut my onions first because if I cut the tomatoes, they're going to get all saucy all over the place. They are very dramatic, these tomatoes. So we've got our onion too. I got a big knife. Don't challenge me. I got a knife. Better watch out. I got a knife. So we will be sticking all this in the blender. So you really don't have to worry too much about how you chop this. We need now that is a good onion. Oh wait, I haven't heard that one, Refly. I'll look it up. Oh shoot, you know what? I think Trix told me to add another DJ Khaled. I'm gonna add another DJ Khaled soundbite. It's the Life is Roblox. I will add that probably before tomorrow. Oops. It's happening. And I'm using red onion because that's what he used in the video. According to well, I think that red onion actually has a milder flavor than regular onion. Definitely than white onion. White onion is the most pungent. So, I like red onion. Red onion's okay. I think it's like red onion is like slightly less pungent than white onion, but like more pungent than yellow. So than like a sweet onion. Sweet onions are according to the name. Okay, you guys, everything's good with the rice so far. Now that I say that, it's gonna turn off. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be all right. Everything's all right. Okay. So, what are we gonna do? We are going to... Ooh, okay. I know. I'm gonna put this in a different bowl. Just put it in this big bowl. This big old bowl right here. So, disgust. We've discussed a little bit. We've discussed a little bit about disgust. Disgust. Disgust is a necessary emotion. In my opinion. In my opinion, all emotions are necessary. And it's kind of fun to meditate on them. So, what did I do to meditate on disgust? I wonder if I should share what I did. It might be a little bit too intimate. Might not be a good idea. I'm pretty open about most things. I guess it's up to me what I want to share and what I don't want to share. Let me ponder. Let me ponder if what I want to share is right. Is right. Okay. So we have the onion here. Now we are going to chop the tomatoes. And they're going to get all over the place. They're going to go everywhere. I'm just going to chop the top off. I don't want to waste it. I'm just going to chop around it like this. There. See? No waste. No waste. And you really don't need to chop. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. So I'm just going to chop it however. Because again, we will be blending it up. So, yeah. I'm just like using big pieces. Oh, okay. That's deeper down than I thought. Oh, it goes all the way. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna figure out a way to... The white part looks weird to me, so I'm taking that out. We're not using that. Whatever it is. Seems like it wouldn't taste good. Okay, I want to know this. What disgusts you? What disgusts everyone? What is disgusting to you? For me, the most disgusting thing... one of the most disgusting things. I love how we're discussing this while making food. I love the irony of it. For me, the most disgusting thing is wet hair. Wet hair. Ooh, I cannot handle it. Oh my god, I cannot handle it. Oh, I can't handle it. It really bothers me. Like, it really, really, really bothers me. So, especially in like a wet, shower situation. Yeah, if there's hair in there, I will freak out. I'm gonna go now. Bye. Okay, bye, Flossy. Flossy's like, I did not want to talk about this. And that is perfectly valid if you don't want to join the conversation. Go to sleep, Flossy. Sleep well. Sleep is very important. Anyway, so wet hair really disgusts me. You can feel free to share, you can feel free to not share. It's 9 o'clock? Oh, then don't go to sleep. Then enjoy your evening. I mean, you could go to sleep. No one's stopping you. No one's No one's stopping you. Thanks again for doing the tarot reading. That was fun. I enjoy whenever people redeem that. So, thank you for doing it. It's always fun. This is a lot of tomato. Okay. I think I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. I'm gonna say what I did. If the concept of wet hair bothers you, then you can leave. Because I will be talking about it. So what I did yesterday was, it's not that bad. If it was really bad, I wouldn't share it in a public setting, in a public forum. I do have boundaries. I do have certain boundaries. As much as maybe people won't believe me. So I was in the bath and I shaved my legs. You know how the legs, they're like hairy? They're like little hairs. That bothers me. Okay. So what I do, I shaved it so that it was like in the bath, surrounding me. It was disgusting. It was really disgusting. And I hated it. But you know what? After a while, I was like, this isn't so bad. And also I was like, why am I disgusted by my own hair? Why am I disgusted by my own hair? I don't know. Like, I think disgust can be a useful emotion in certain circumstances. But sometimes it's not helpful. It's not useful. And I think that's the beauty of being able to meditate on your own emotions.
Accept yourself.
Yes. So true.
It starts with you. It starts with you.
It starts with you. It so does. You're so right, Refly. So I challenge you. Whatever it is that disgusts you, I want you to expose yourself to it. However you determine is best. For me, that's what it was. And it was challenging, but also hopefully freeing. We'll see how I react in the future to that kind of situation and if it still really bothers me or not. Exposure therapy. That's what it is. It's exposure therapy. I just didn't give it that name. God damn, this is a lot of tomatoes. God damn, this is a lot of tomatoes. Holy cow. That is a ton of tomatoes. Well, we're making a lot of curry, so we need a lot of tomatoes. Okay. I'm gonna wash off my hands. And I think we're gonna move over. We're gonna move over to our other cooking setup. Let's go. Switch to camera 2. I'm switching to camera 2. There we go. Setup number 2. Push everything aside. Okay. Moving this over here. Yes, Dom, that is what I was talking about. Did you hear what I did? I'm fine to repeat it as much as people might be bothered by it. I don't care. I'm an open book. I am an open book. I do have some boundaries. I do have some, but mostly not. Because I think it's helpful for people to be more open. More open. Dom, have you ever meditated on a specific emotion? I guess would be another question. Now, what was it? Oh, okay. We're going to go over it again. So basically, one thing that disgusts me the most is wet hair. Wet hair really, really, really bothers me, especially like in a shower where I'm supposed to be clean. That just makes me cringe so fucking hard. It makes me cringe so hard. It's very uncomfortable. Disgust is a very uncomfortable emotion. So what I did was I was in the bath. Don't worry, we're not crossing the line here, I don't think. I was shaving my legs, and the little hairs are just the perfect size. Honestly, I hate hairs of all shapes and sizes. But the little ones, they bother me. They really. So I shaved my legs and I just sat. Oh, you're really delayed? Oh, shit. Is everyone really delayed? Perhaps. I just sat there, surrounded by the little hairs everywhere. If this grosses you out, good. Sorry, Dom. Oh, I'm sorry. Seems fine for you, Refly. Damn. So, but Dom, it might be a problem on your end. But anyway, I sat there amongst the hairs, and I just sat there and I stared at them. And and sometimes when I'm disgusted, I like turn off lights. So when I clean the toilet, for example, I like to not even have my contacts in. I take out my contacts so I don't have to see it up close. It's been a great solution for me to avoid the emotion of disgust. But how helpful is that really if we avoid it? I've been doing my whole life trying to avoid these feelings of disgust. You can just pause and unpause and then it fixes it. Oh, good. Hopefully it worked. I've been trying to avoid this feeling my whole life through my perfectionism. So this is the first step. So it was very hard in the beginning, but over time I just got used to it. And I sat there and I stared at it and I stared at it and I stared at it. I looked at it surrounding me. I had the lights fully on. Okay. Contacts in, lights on. Sensory nightmare. But I did it anyway. And then I realized, why the fuck am I disgusted by my own goddamn hair? My own goddamn clean hair at that. Clean hair. I had washed my legs beforehand. It's clean. Why am I disgusted by it? So that's what I asked myself. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to change anything. It might not. Who knows? But it was fun, at least. It's kind of fun. It kind of gives you an exhilarating feeling. Disgust gives you an exhilarating, like, ooh, Ooh, ooh. So we learned the value of disgust. That's what we are focusing on this week. Refly said, so the contractor is to remove the clogged pits repair. No. Refly, the contractor is to fix my roof. And also, Refly, I do have a filter on my drain. Don't worry, I have a filter on my drain to keep it from collecting. So we have taken those measures. Because, yeah, that's no fun. Having a clogged drain is not fun. Okay, Dom said, it's meant to lead to depression and less lust, less attachment. Well, Dom, isn't like lust, for example, isn't that, that's a distraction, right? That's something that, and sometimes it arises like spontaneously, right? I don't remember where I read it or heard about it. It was when I was actually reading like Falun Gong, which I know is controversial, but it was their main text about how to achieve enlightenment their way. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. And they said, like, the further you progress in your meditation, the more, like, the more you will encounter feelings of lust and other distractions. And if you can overcome that, then that makes you very mentally, you're mentally strong, if you will. Oh, dispassion. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. From my experience, it can go either way. Oh, okay. Let me know. Okay, this smells actually really good already. I might just salt the meat a little bit. We didn't salt it, so I'm just gonna salt. So we're just gonna cook the meat, and then we're gonna set it aside and cook all the vegetables and everything, and then it should be good. This is gonna be so interesting. I've never tried this recipe before, so I'm excited. Oh, it can go either way. More lustful or not lustful at all. Yeah, right. So it happens sometimes, I guess. Maybe not every time. For like long phases. I think you're talking about the idea that you start to notice subtler layers of the mind. And then, oh, that was lust, so you encounter it. Right. Well, I think that lust itself is a normal emotion to experience. I think the question is, do you let it consume you? That's the case with every emotion. Do you, two questions. Okay, ask yourself two questions. Are you either avoiding it or letting it consume you? Both of those things on both ends of the spectrum is not good. Because either way, you're being controlled. You're either being controlled by other emotions or you're being controlled by, like, the actual emotion itself. You're being, like, tethered, I guess. That's my understanding. Tom says, I think you're talking about the idea that you start to notice subtler layers. Oh, sorry. I already read that one. Yeah. So, yeah, it's so complicated. I mean, and I don't claim to know. A lot of this is intuitive, but it does come also from personal study. I want to be able to experience every emotion to the fullest extent, but also not let it control me. So but for so long in my life, I allowed my fear of disgust to control me. And so I think that the actual negativity of the emotion of disgust will be reduced the more I expose myself to it. I mean, intuitively, that makes sense, right? With the exposure therapy. When I hold myself back from experiencing it by, like, preventing certain things from, like, not having my contacts in when I'm cleaning the bathroom, because I'm avoiding it. I'm avoiding it, but then once it will arise. It will, because all emotions do eventually arise. So when it does arise, it's almost heightened, right? Because you've had this anticipation. I have this fear and anticipation of the pain that's going to occur, the suffering that's going to occur. And so once it does inevitably occur, it's like way worse than if I just wasn't afraid of it. And I just was like, yeah, this is going to happen. I'm going to feel disgust. I can't avoid it. Disgust seems like strong aversion. Yeah. Strong aversion. But I think there's like and yes, I think, Dom, I think you're right. If you really break it down, like what is it at the end of the day? Okay, we're just gonna put this in a separate bowl. But the problem is that my idea of what it was that it was suffering. But what you're saying is this is not suffering. At the end of the day, it's not really, when you think about it. My mind had convinced myself, I'm going to suffer. When I experience this emotion, I'm going to suffer, and that's bad. When I think long enough about any negative emotion, it just seems like aversion. Right. Well, and when I think long enough, or when I expose myself long enough to a certain emotion, I realize that actually experiencing that emotion is not suffering. The suffering is occurring when I'm fearing and resisting that emotion. Would you agree? When I'm resisting that emotion and avoiding it, that is when the suffering happens. It's not when I'm actually experiencing the emotion itself. I mean, I guess it depends on your idea of suffering. But that's what it is according to me. Okay, I'm going to put in some more oil. And, I'm going to put in a little bit of butter. Because it is butter chicken after all. Okay, I'm going to put in like 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm not looking at the recipe. I'm just doing it intuitively. This is going to be good. Okay. It's going to be so good. It's the 2 arrows, right? Yes. Dom, did you hear me talk about it, or are you mentioning it? Because I was talking about it on the stream the other day. Yes, the 2 arrows. The first one is whatever mistake you make, or whatever conflict occurs, or whatever. So like, yeah, say you make a mistake and you're suffering the consequences. That's the first arrow. The second arrow is you beating yourself up over that mistake. It's completely unnecessary. The second arrow is completely unnecessary. But we do it so much anyway. We do it all the time, even though we don't need to. We do not need to have that second arrow. And that's what we're trying to escape. Unnecessary suffering. Oh, I forgot to turn it back on. That's why. I was like, what is wrong with this? He said, I think some part of negative emotion is just straight suffering, and eventually it becomes more equanimous and seems as like data. That's been my experience. I guess, okay, so Dom, I guess what I mean is by suffering. What I mean by suffering is that unnecessary. There's 2 types of suffering, unnecessary and necessary. And like unhelpful and helpful. And so the helpful suffering, which is experiencing an emotion that helps your body do whatever. Like when you are experiencing grief and you're like sobbing, and your like diaphragm is like, you're just having these like, you're sobbing really strong with your whole body. The diaphragmatic breathing actually has a lot of benefits for your body. And like things are happening. And eventually you move through it. You progress through it until it eventually, well, I know grief is a different, what I mean is just sadness. When you experience like deep sadness and you have that like sobbing cry, eventually the cry runs out and you feel better afterwards. At least that's my experience. So that to me is not suffering. I know that doesn't make any sense. Not suffering that I'm talking about. The suffering I'm talking about is like stuff that's just unnecessary. We don't need to do it. Tom says, I do have that mindset of like every suffering experience mindfully is beneficial. You're right. It's, yeah, beneficial, helpful. Yes, that's what yes. Mindful suffering. And that's okay. That's good. That's not what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to avoid mindless suffering. This teacher says, don't waste your suffering. Yes, don't waste it. Exactly. My green juice. Speaking of disgust, I can't even see it. It's so dark. It's fine. Should I turn on my lights? Is that going to fix it? Okay, does that make it any better? Oh, I think it does actually. Oh, that's good. Which implies you can waste it. Yeah. By not being mindful. Yeah, wasting it. We don't like waste. No one likes waste. Just be careful not to be too obsessed with not wasting. I mean, Dom, were you there for that discussion about PewDiePie, he's trying to be like a stoic. He follows the stoic philosophers, Diogenes, and how he's like, I can only own one of everything. And he has this huge hyperfixation. Yeah. And then somebody commented, it's like, try not being attached to things. I just love that so much. I'm going to keep thinking about it forever. So, like, don't go overboard. You don't need to go overboard. It's just a constant balance. I don't know. I don't claim to be an expert at anything. The only thing I can be an expert in, this is my mantra. The only thing I can be an expert in is trying. Just keep trying. I don't know. Whether you get better or not, at least you can say that you tried. At least you can say you're working towards something. That's my purpose. My purpose in life is just to keep trying. I remember Krishnamurti saying that making your outward situation simple is pointless, and you should try and be inwardly simple and let the outer be what it will. Right. Exactly. Well, that's what I always say about Brian Johnson, right? He's trying so hard. I mean, he's doing some inner stuff, a little bit, but he's mostly trying to do everything external. He's taking his 50 pills every day. He has to sleep at a certain temperature, an exact temperature every night. He's got like air purifiers. He's got his red light therapy. He does like 2 hours exactly, about like 90 minutes exactly of exercise every single day. And he eats the exact same thing every day. What kind of situation do you create by doing that? When one thing goes wrong, everything falls apart. When one thing goes wrong, which it will eventually, or like if he has to end up traveling, so he's like traveled to India before. He had like a breakdown over traveling to India because the air quality was shit. Because it's India. Like the cities are terribly polluted. And like, yeah, he had a breakdown. So some things are just out of an individual's control. Okay, so we've got the onions. So let's add, let's see. Okay, add some water, garlic paste. Okay, yeah. So now we add the tomatoes. We're gonna add the tomatoes. Here we go. The walled garden. Okay. Ooh, okay. I've never cooked curry with fresh tomatoes before. I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. No idea what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm actually gonna add some garlic as well. Dom, can you clarify, what do you mean by the walled garden? I'm curious, what do you mean? Sorry, I'm just cutting some garlic over here. I'll be there in a second. Give me a second. Just peeling it. Come on. Come on, you can peel it. Come on, you can do it. Oh God. Peeling garlic quickly is impossible. Because the second you want to try and force it, it's going to be like, no. And that's just like life. Okay. Here we go. It's fine. Cutting the garlic. Arm strength. Hand strength, actually. More like hand strength. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to give this a stir. The imagery of setting up a safe place for yourself and keeping the bad out is like the Garden of Eden or Buddha's upbringing. Oh, that's what came to mind for you. I see, yeah. Anything to help. I love metaphors and I love stories as well. But yeah, that's the same thing. That's what PewDiePie is trying to. And again, we're being critical of them, but also we're realizing that they're human. And so they need to come to their own conclusions. Brian Johnson, PewDiePie. When I'm critical of them, it does not mean that I think that I'm better than them. Do not get it confused. We all make mistakes. I mean, the only... It's so hard to be critical in a way that's helpful. Refly said, don't forget to add a cup of Brueggen's plasma to make it extra nutritionally, I don't know, nutritious. Okay. Oh, okay. It looks like I can add all the other stuff. How long do I cook it? Let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. So in 15 minutes I will... Okay, so now we're going to add the kasuri methi. Let's see. 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala, 4 tablespoons sugar. Okay. I'm just going to gather my ingredients. Give me a sec. Okay. So we're going to add... Let's see. Wow, 4 tablespoons. That's a lot. 1. 2. Ooh, you might not have enough. I've got another jar of it somewhere. There it is. And then, oh, I've got my garam masala. I love my garam masala. Where is it? It's in a... It's like in a giant tub. Where did I put it? Hello? It's in my cupboard somewhere. Hello? Oh God, I lost it. I know I have it. I put it in my... No. Sorry, please hold. I'm trying to find my garam masala. That is so strange. I do not know. It's gonna like randomly magically appear when I'm not looking. The audacity. The absolute audacity. Oh my God. Hello? Okay, it's not there. Oh my God, it was like right in front of my face. Sorry, that was loud. Sorry, that was so fucking loud. I'm so sorry. It was right in front of my face. Sorry, headphone users. Hopefully that the audio. Hopefully the audio is okay. There's one more. Holy shit, that's a lot. You know what? I'm gonna hold off on adding the last tablespoon just in case, because that seems like a lot even for me. Okay, we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of kasuri methi. Like that much. We all, yeah, oh yes, Dom. We all build something to try and keep suffering away. So true. We all do it. The house you're in is built to keep suffering in. Oh, keep suffering away. I was like, what? Yes. This is the second one. The second one is true. First one, I'm like, oh God, I hope not. I want to keep all the suffering in for myself. You could be a masochist. What is the Buddha? Okay, Dom, serious question, actually. What does the Buddha think about masochists? Do you have anything? Like, has anybody ever discussed that? What does the Buddha say about masochism? Genuine question. Okay. So we're gonna add a frick ton of sugar. We're gonna add a ton of sugar. Like, a lot. It calls for 4 tablespoons, and I doubled the recipe, so it's gonna be 8 tablespoons. God damn. You know what? I'm not gonna add that much. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna add 5 and start there. 4, 5. He was against the hardcore monks. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. How do you... That's like in a swing of the pendulum. That's like going way too far. That's all you know? Oh yeah, no problem. I thought I would ask. But yeah, that makes sense that he would be against it. It makes sense that he would be against an excess of anything. Okay. Oh yeah, I need 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Okay. I have vinegar. Where's my vinegar? Let me pull out my... Where's my tablespoon? Okay, I'm gonna use a different tablespoon for the vinegar. Okay. 1. A 2. 3. Oh, actually 3. Yeah. 3 of them. It said malt vinegar or white vinegar, but I'm using white wine vinegar. I don't usually distinguish. I don't usually discriminate. I'm just like, oh, this one. It's wine. I like wine. I'll use the wine. He's broader. Oh, it has broader applications, but that was one of his first teachings after the Noble Truths. Okay, I'm gonna taste a little bit of this just to make sure it's okay. Yes, I need to read more of the basic teachings. I'm just making sure that's... Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm glad that I only added... I'm very glad that I only added a little bit of that. Not the full extent of the chili powder, because that would have been... God damn. God damn. Take the middle between laziness, yes, and asceticism. Yeah, asceticism is that over, overly kind of masochistic approach to meditation. Mm-hmm. Okay. Pretty soon we're gonna, in about 8 minutes, we're gonna go through and we're gonna blend this up. How much salt do I need? Oh, it just says salt to taste. Okay, I'm gonna add some salt now. Said it's okay. Buddhism can be rewritten over and over. Going to modern dudes you like is fine. Okay. I think, Dom, I think that I enjoy reading both the classic texts, like classic, the very basic, and I also do enjoy comparing it with modern interpretations. Feels like it gives you a much clearer picture. It's all about the comparison. The classic text can help you build the foundation, and then the more modern interpretations can help you connect it more to real life. It's all Dharma. Yeah, both are good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I tend to do with Hinduism. Although Hinduism, I'm very limited. I need to read more. Oh, there's so much to read. Dom, when will I get to your level? You've read so many books. Yeah. I need to up my reading game. Sometimes it's overwhelming, like how much knowledge there is. And you can only consume so much of it. Said you're probably average. Oh, okay. Well, actually, Dom, I think that the average person does not read. Yo, I saw a vid from your guru. He said it was called... I saw that too! I know. Yeah, I saw that video too. It's too bad. I love how he's talking about it, like his ailment, and he's like, this isn't nearly as bad as most of the things that people have to deal with. I'm like, oh, you were so kind. He's always talking about, like, he's very, compassionate. He's very compassionate. Yeah, he is getting old, so that's what happens. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. Oh, you know what? I was going to show something on Discord, a video that I came across. I might have mentioned it already, but it's a video of a 102-year-old French lady who does yoga. She's still able to do all the stretches and all the postures. Like, I wish that was me. Like, I need that to be me. That is my dream. She's 102 years old, completely independent. And she teaches classes. So she's still like a productive, I mean, not that everybody has to be a productive member of society, okay? But she is. And the most important thing to me is that she's independent. Like, she's able to stand up, she's able to bend down, she's able to do stretches. I'm just like, you are my idol. I know, it's awesome, isn't it? So inspiring. Yeah, God, I wish that were me. So, I didn't skip yoga that day. I was like, okay, I have no excuse. I'm gonna do yoga today. There literally is no excuse for me. Okay, I'm just gonna taste this again. It's gonna be so interesting. I'm kind of scared actually. Oh, this is spicy. Oh my God. When I saw 4 tablespoons, I was like, are you sure? I reckon most people get immobile is because they don't do yoga. I reckon most people get immobile because they're not working out their muscles. All their muscles. They're not using all their muscles. You don't necessarily have to do yoga, but yoga is a great way to use all of your muscles. And it's not repetitive, it's like challenging. So it's like, it's not only like a physically stimulating practice, but it's also mentally stimulating because and especially if you're going to a class and the instructor just says different poses to you, you have to adapt your body. You have to adapt, you have to like do it in a short time, you know? So I'm just gonna add a bit of water. So that's really challenging for your mind-body coordination. Tom says, like, if you do 10 minutes of yoga a day, you just coast, or like at some point you won't be able to do a sun salutation. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure part of it for her, for that 102-year-old, is genetics and also what she was eating. Sounds like she eats healthy. She's a part of her community. There's many different factors, right? So she's staying mentally alert. She's staying connected. I think one of the biggest killers of the elderly is loneliness. Unfortunately, my friend, her mom recently got diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Although it didn't come to a surprise to anyone because she was living alone. Her husband had died. And her diet was shit. She wasn't exercising. So, yeah. It kind of sucks how things in life just compound like that. But they really do. So you need to do a lot of good things in order to have a really good life. But you also, like, if you do a lot of bad things, I don't know if that's the word I would use. Unhelpful. If you do a lot of unhelpful things, unhealthy, then they just compound and get worse and worse. So, but also some of it's out of your control. Genetics is out of your control. What is this? This is weird. This little bit of tomato is like not breaking down. Okay. Ooh, okay. Actually, I think we're ready to blend. We're ready to blend. Okay. So I'm turning off my pan. I'm going to put it in the blender and blend it, and then I'll be back. So give me like Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Just blending it. You guys, I'm a little bit nervous. You see how much this is filled? This is gonna explode out, isn't it? Okay. That's not gonna work. It's gonna explode out of the top. Every time it's filled this much, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pour half of it into a separate bowl and blend half. Yeah, because we do not want an explosion of red, very staining curry everywhere. So, okay, give me just a second. Hey guys, look at this. Okay, so I blended half of it up. I'm gonna pour it in. Technically, he said to strain it, but I like keeping all the fiber. So it might be the texture might be a little bit not as smooth as it could be. If you really want it to be smooth, then you can strain it. But honestly, for me, I'm like, I don't care too much about texture. So, and yes, I know my counter is an absolute disaster. It's an absolute disaster. Oh God, I didn't realize that was spilled on the floor. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's okay. We're gonna clean it up. We're experiencing disgust once again. But is it necessary? No, it is not. Refly, do you have to go? If you do, well then thank you for spending time with me. Look at the I mean we're almost basically done actually. I'd say we have like 10 more, 20 more minutes. Let me add the chicken back in. Let me I'm gonna blend the rest of this. Potman will keep an eye on you to see if you treat our pan sister well. Sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna blend the rest of it, and I'm gonna add it, and then we'll continue. Okay, there it is. There she is. Put this aside. So I'm not confident that I cooked the chicken all the way. So we're going to actually simmer this for a while. And my stove is yelling at me because it's a touchscreen stove, so if you have anything on the touchscreen, it will freak out at you. Okay, but we're fine now. We're okay. There is curry on the floor. I'm just gonna wipe up the curry on the floor before I start spreading it all over my kitchen floor. Yeah, that would be no bueno. We're gonna get another spoon because I dropped it on the floor. So sometimes disgust is helpful because it keeps us from getting sick. So disgust of things that have been on the floor comes from knowledge of the pathogens that exist there. We do want to maintain our state of being alive. That is very important. Oh God, it's gonna start exploding. Okay, wait. Oh, I need a spoon. Hurry. It's starting to explode. She's gonna blow. She's gonna blow. Okay. It's fine. Oh my God. Look at that. Okay, this actually looks pretty good. God damn. We love it. So yeah, I'm not confident I cooked the chicken, so I'm gonna boil this for just a little bit. Simmer it for just a little bit. I'm gonna put the lid on. I'm gonna turn the temperature down. You guys want to see the rice? You want to see the rice? Here, I'll show you the rice. The rice cooked all the way through, which we are delighted by. Okay. So look at this. It turned yellow. I'm gonna bring this over here, just briefly. Okay. You see the rice? Let me see. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. There. Okay. So what you do is you just actually take out, so here's the different spices I used. I'm just gonna take it out, throw them away. They've done their job. But you see, I've got all the individual grains of rice. Not too much water. And it's yellow. Isn't that fun? I love yellow rice. So it's got kind of like a turmeric flavor, a slightly sweet, like slightly cinnamony flavor. And it's gonna go really well with our really spicy curry. When I say really spicy, I am not joking, my friends. I am not joking with you. That is. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Hopefully the camera's not all fogged up. But yeah, I'm gonna taste it. It's a really mild flavor. It's super mild, so it's perfect. So I wanted to actually discuss my question of the day, which is, just because some of us are cooked, does that mean we are all cooked? So this comes from social media. Certain videos I've been seeing, especially when it comes to Sora, you know, the AI, the new AI social media thing. Everybody's going crazy over it. And the conclusion is always, sorry, I just dropped some butter on the thing. The conclusion is always, we are cooked. And everybody's like freaking out, we're cooked. We're cooked. And there's, you know, it's very sensationalized. While I do agree that some of us are cooked, I don't think everyone collectively is cooked. I think it's hard to make that kind of assumption. That's just my opinion. I mean, for example, are the people that choose to go on Sora and spend their time there cooked? Yeah, they are. But I don't choose to engage with that sort of material anymore. I'm better than everyone. No, that's not what I mean. Like, I choose not to have most social media, except I do still have YouTube, which, like, some of us, and it's not just me, a lot of people, some of us are okay. We're gonna be okay. When you go outside, this is why everybody says touch grass. When we go outside and touch grass, a lot of that has to do with also meeting different people in society. When everybody says we're cooked, we're all cooked, they're really just talking about a condensed form, like a very condensed community that's only present on the internet and in certain communities. Now, is there risk for certain things that affect every single human being on the planet? Yeah, I'm not denying that. Nuclear, whatever, apocalypse, yada yada, which are very real threats, okay. But when we're talking about like AI, for like the AI apps like Sora, not everybody is choosing to brain rot. And not that choosing to brain rot, I don't know, it's so difficult to talk about this kind of thing because you're going to offend somebody. But I want to share my opinion. I really do. Okay. Okay, the chicken is cooked. So now we're gonna add a ton of butter, like a ton. We got 1 tablespoon there. We got 1 tablespoon here. We're adding in like 5 tablespoons. If we can get the paper off. Okay, there's another tablespoon. The recipe actually calls for 8 tablespoons, which I don't think I'll be going that far. Again, my recipe is probably not going to taste as good as the original recipe, but it is what it is. I'm just going to add butter to taste. Okay. Mixing that in. I think we could use a little bit more butter. Yeah, we could use a little bit more. Don't be shy. Don't be shy of adding butter. Okay, I won't be shy. I'm gonna add like 2 more tablespoons and see how that is. I'd rather add more butter than cream because cream and me do not get along. We don't get along. I'm slightly lactose intolerant, so, but butter doesn't seem to affect me. Oops, you didn't see that. It's going in. It's gonna get cooked, don't worry. So, plus butter I feel like has a more concentrated flavor. Okay, that looks good. God damn. That looks really good. And we haven't even added the cream yet. Okay, I just need to give it a taste to make sure like the salt and everything is okay. Nope, that was... Okay, here we go. Make sure the salt content and everything's fine. Let's taste it. Oh, okay. Wait, actually? Actually, wow. Okay. I like this a lot better than the other recipes I've made. The other recipes I've made, yeah, have not been this good. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it outright. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more sugar. It does need a little bit more sugar to it. This tastes a lot fresher because it's got fresh tomatoes in it. I am very impressed. Do you guys have butter chicken where you live? I have butter chicken where I live. I mean, is it going to always be better in a restaurant? Yes. But I feel like this tastes almost as good as restaurant quality. So Refly says we have butter and chicken. Okay. Do you guys have any like Indian restaurants out there? Or not really? So I'm guessing no. Well, you can make it at home. If you have an Indian market, if you have like an Indian market you can visit. Okay, we're gonna add the cream. How much cream am I supposed to add? Let me look. I'm not gonna add too much. Oh, it's only like 3 tablespoons. Okay, 6 tablespoons. Okay, so here we go. Whee! That was like 2 tablespoons. Maybe 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that looks good. You've never been to a... Have you ever had, Refly, have you ever had Indian food before? Have you? Oh my, if you say no, that's so interesting. Indian food is so good. Yeah, Indian food is excellent. I would highly recommend trying it. Indian food? Like from India? Is that a no? Okay, just a little bit more cream. Maybe like there. Once, but I had to stop because I added once. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pretend like I know what you're talking about. Only once. That is fascinating. Well, I personally love butter chicken. I love lamb curry. Lamb curry is really good. I like goat curry as well. It started yelling, "Do not redeem." Okay. I'm gonna add some salt. I am so confused. One day I'd like to actually visit India. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, I'd love to visit India one day. I wonder if the food is, oh, the food. I think I prefer, well, actually I don't know if I prefer, Refly, redeemed fear. What are you afraid of? Oh, also, we didn't see what potion we created. Let me look. Okay, ready? Oh my god. Damn, that slaps. You guys, we did it. We did it. I'm gonna put some, this is Kasuri methi. Just gonna put a sizable amount because I like it. I like the flavor. People saying, that's a lot. Well, I like a lot. What can I say? I like a lot of green stuff. I like a lot of spices. I'm a very spicy girl. Hey, let's plate it up. We're gonna plate it up, and then we're gonna see what potion we made, and then I think we're done. Wow, only took 2.5 hours. That wasn't too bad. I could have made naan, but that would have taken. Oh god, that would have taken too long. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some rice. I'm not eating too much because I already ate lunch. We're having second lunch. Okay, so look, here's my rice. Add my chicken. Make sure to get a bunch of the sauce. There it is. We did it. Yay! Yay! Okay. Okay, so what did we get? We had disgust, joy, and anger. Okay. I'm gonna look at my potions. Gotta pull up mine. There it is. Let me see if we've redeemed it already. Disgust, joy, anger. No, we haven't. Okay. Disgust, joy, and anger is... Ooh, I'm gonna say it's... Elixir of Strength. Number 25, Elixir of Strength. I'm gonna download it. Oops, that's not the one I wanted to download. I want to download this one. 25. The Elixir of Strength. Oh, I just downloaded it as a video. I didn't mean to do that. No, cancel, cancel. Too late. Let's try that again. Okay. Ready? Sorry, it takes 20 minutes every time. We're simply trying our best here. We're simply trying. Why didn't that download? Hello? Why did it not? Hi, Matrick. Hello. Oh my gosh, welcome. We just finished making... Thank you. It's butter chicken. We just finished making butter chicken. I'm just trying to download something. Hold on. Strange. Okay. I think this should work now. We just made a potion of... Ooh, this one's beautiful. Look at this. This is a potion of Elixir of Strength with disgust, joy, and anger. I enjoy that purple color. Matrick, how are you doing today? Yeah, so it's butter chicken and rice. So I've been eating it. It's Indian food. Yeah, it's Indian food. So it's curry. The rice is yellow because I added turmeric. I'm doing fantastic. However, Matrick, I was actually about to end the stream because I finished. I just barely finished. So sorry. On Mondays we do streams a little bit early because I have to go to yoga. But thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Tomorrow. Okay, Matrick, let me... you're not a cooking person anyways. Oh, okay. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I should play. What do you think I should play? Should I play Skyrim, Return to Moria, which is that Lord of the Rings game, or Baldur's Gate 3? I've got those three options I've been juggling around. I'm open to anyone's ideas. If not, then I'll just choose one. Skyrim, Mines of Moria, or Baldur's Gate 3. Honestly, I'm open to playing any of them. Okay, now this is actually really good. The other times I've made butter chicken. Yeah. Oh, Matrick, is that in order of your preference? Oh, okay. Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. Tomorrow was feeling like a Baldur's Gate 3 day anyway. Okay, I think I'll be playing that. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Okay, well, thanks again. I think I'm gonna end. So have a great day or evening or whatever, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye-bye.